Shota and Coyote are struggling.
Captain Shota is getting taken down yet again. Peterbot's the one that's going to clean up the elimination, but I believe the point actually.
All right, Ozzy, let's see it. He's been going down just before endgame every single time, so. Yeah. I don't think he's been in an endgame yet.
You think for a fuck who spends about 10 hours a day watching Fortnite? You know what's up?
Yeah.
And that might just be worst case scenario.
Oh, Shota. He's got the spin bot on.
To swing around. Fortunately for him, a little bit of indirect assistance from the lobby. Peterbot punished, loses half of his shield while trying to take those pot shots at Shota.
I'm sad I missed the DDoS. It wasn't that interesting. It was the game before it and this game, which was funnier.
But it might not make a difference for some of these other duos looking to rotate around Slurpee, Booga, typical gamer.
Oh, Shota down again.
Gotta be wary of what's lurking above.
I want to see them do good, but
where he left off, just farming elim after elim after elim. So
City Daya.
Towards the northwest or
Not looking super stacked.
of Slurpee Swamp here. Kind of back home for Peterbot and Ozzy, but for Seti and Daya, they have a decent rotation. They can one-hop
pulling back up to the old base.
Zone. They can sacrifice the HP if they want to try to take some high ground, but for now, they're just trying to take it slow and steady. 7th zone.
That was a good front take.
You don't want to bite out more than you can chew at any moment.
And look, it doesn't
Say IGL's going good here.
Seti and Daya, they found a lot
Daya
of success
controller,
with
am I crazy?
consistency by just playing
I'm
to
not
their
sure.
team's strengths. Both of these players are competent. They've got a decent amount of LAN experience and just in-game competitive knowledge. And
Does Pete solo hold tournament? Hell no. Ozzy's been putting in the work. They're back on height as well.
Oh, he's Thomas Shore again.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've not seen Queasy or Nikki 30 yet in this game, though.
Yeah, they think it's on. Maybe they're hiding on the screen.
Let me just keep the material
yeah.
Yep, they're on the high ground right now. And
I want to see a Queasy Nikki 30 height retake against Peterbot and Ozzy.
Have to use the shockwave underneath though. Cooper, Zemi, they do have the front side.
Pete's up to 4th after those kills.
Wow. They have the luxury to be able to
okay. Thank you, Ali.
Open up shockwave to the front side of zone to keep their position, or they can
Surge?
use their materials and
Yeah, it's going to be in 9th. You said 9th zone, right? So next zone, Surge, potentially. Oh, that is... oh, no. They're pre-hit. Oh, it's over. Oh, no, it's good. Okay. Oh, no. Good clutch. TG still up as well.
He's boxing, but that's his last splash. Now he has to wait for Clicks to play catch up.
At least they've reunited into the same box.
Well, that pressure on height is crazy.
Yeah, with that gun, yeah.
Is he going for height?
Oh, what just happened there?
Oh, wrong clutch now.
Big wrong clutch. FNCS champion. He's just going to be spraying.
How
7 kills. Pull back.
I've got it open on the other screen.
Jacob, if anything, Ron's familiar with pressure, so he'll try
to let
next
that down.
Experience carry over into this type of solo clutch, but clutching is going to be so problematic.
Pete's still got tons of ammo and height.
Just getting so congested outside of Slurpee, and with Peterbot and Aussie fully controlling the flow of this lobby, we saw
Courage still alive. Nah, no Surge.
It was only just a shockwave, a crash pad. Everybody trying to just stay one step ahead of the pack.
It's going to be extremely difficult for anybody to look.
And Ronaldo's making a good clutch, but so far away from placement. There's still only 17 teams.
Bro, this gun is so much pressure on height.
It is the... I can't remember... I was going to say, I can't believe we had this in an actual tournament.
That's how serious Peterbot's taking the second half.
And look at Aussie from behind playing that supportive measure too.
He lost as well. Yeah, like it's impossible to heal off on this map.
Not unreal, yeah. Yeah, they did that intentionally, that's why. Booga's still up too.
Peterbot and Aussie have a full chokehold on this lobby right now, but typical gamer, Booga, they're looking to try and make their debut.
Good follow by Tip.
By
Tip. That's not his name.
He's going to be forced to actually pull back. Took a little bit too much damage. He's going to have to wait for the
pullback's huge. And it's just still so stacked, still 24 up. Oh my god. Queasy has got no points for this game, by the way, so far. He died there with 0 points. That's how long this goes, because there's no placement at all.
11 teams still alive, relatively loose with a couple of players
I'm
playing
on,
as solos. Booga being one of them. Lands a good
No
shot
bang
on
from
Courage,
Booga.
but not enough to
Nope.
get that green light to
Nope.
go.
Cooper gets one. Cooper and Lacey. Zemi's still up. Sorry.
By himself, and this is where players are falling left, right, and center. Clicks might be
If Clicks goes down and doesn't clutch anything here, it's going to be really hard for him to win.
He only has 2 builds left. Make that one.
I just saw Reddish's skin fly through the air.
Beat Aussie on height. Still? Oh, there's red. I saw the reds. Yeah, I think I'm a bit behind. And she died in Storm, unfortunately. And then Veno does.
Hold on, Courage just getting killed.
The Courage clutch? Cole, yeah, Cole's up too. Cole! Oh! Courage out or equal fragging with Cole right now. The symbolic god. Oh. Oh my god, that was a good follow, good tar. Mate, imagine a 1v1 Peterbot versus Courage JD. Oh my days. Oh, gone.
But now they're contested. Flakes and gone. They're going up. But Peterbot's going out. He has the last grappler. He makes
Oh my days.
back to the zone. This is why he is king.
But Peterbot, he's got to get his
Shockwave, where's Aussie at? No idea.
Where the zone is actually at.
Refresh the big T. It's the best one.
Oh, you got the kill. Doesn't get a white, so surely they just milk.
Pour the milk.
The milk.
Almost
Oh, he's alive. He's alive.
Punch him up, man. Punch him
my
up.
days. Aussie, get the packet in. Get the maxes. Come on.
You don't know who he is.
It's Pete versus Cold and Courage versus Aussie. Oh no, Cooper's here too. What's happening? How's Aussie still alive? What goes?
Aussie don't die. Aussie don't die.
Don't milk it, Aussie. Oh, he's losing HP. Courage down to himself.
Cooper has no choice but to try to make a play. Everybody left
Ooh, no bangs. The finish on the Courage. I think he was knocked. He was knocked though.
Yeah, the crowd are such NPCs. They all cheer when it's somebody gets a knock on the floor.
I don't know. 1v1? Yeah, 1v1. Peterbot versus Cooper.
Big Pete!
Big Stinky B! Oh my days! Let's go! Let's go! The Aussie and Pete win.
First Australian to ever do well on land.
You know, and it's fucking Aussie. Where's Pete? What is going on with this graphic? Oh, let's go.
As well. Aussie didn't die for a while.
Yeah, that was good for him.
Aussie stands up.
Massive.
Well, they did show up,
Yeah,
big,
no.
and you know what? We know,
Stay sitting.
Peterbot, you're the FNCS go, but please give it up for King Kangaroo!
I mean, I think for most of that end game, I was just trying to stay alive. I mean, you just let the best do what he does. I didn't really do much, but that was the whole plan.
You got two eliminations to your name. You were alive in that end game. How much
That's true.
difference did Aussie make to your game, Peter?
I mean, he stayed alive very long. I mean, he did his job.
You sound surprised.
No, I'm not surprised.
And we aren't either, because Aussie, stand up for me, please. Listen, I always look short, even standing next to you. So tell me.
Especially.
Earlier, I was speaking to the two of you, and it sounds like Pete's letting you IGL a bit.
I don't know about that. I think he just let me make one decision.
How do you
We're
even-
doing well. He's
you wanna
listening to my
get
input.
Pete,
It's great.
even if
I mean,
Pete had
he's
his
the
eyes
greatest, but he still
closed.
takes my advice aside.
And your advice was to drop on Cooper and Zemi in game 2.
Okay, that sounds a bit bad. He wanted to go somewhere. I thought maybe that could be a play, but I love Cooper and Zemi, but
Yeah, no realms. They're so nice, so nice.
It was my idea.
I don't know why you credited Darcy, but I just want to ask you one more question. You got your first
I think he's
victory
6'5".
royale in the bag now, Peterbot. Does this mean the next 2 are yours as well?
I said we're going to win the last 3 games to Aussie, so.
All right, well, you heard the man. Let's see if he
He
can
did his
make
job.
his prediction
I mean,
of
his job is
reality
not to die.
after the break. Peterbot, let's see everyone!